And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be power leveling Alchemist from 50 to 60. And as always, hello from Mr. Blue Sideburns. Alright, so with 3.1 just around the corner, I thought I'd get this done and then I could just work on the rest after patch 3.1. And I don't really think the strategies are going to change when it comes to power leveling. It will just still be power leveling through Levequests. But tell me, guys, as well in the comments down below which one you want me to do next. So I've done Alchemist. I've done Level Worker, Culinarian, and Blacksmith. Just tell me from Carpenter, Armorer, Goldsmith, and Weaver which one you want me to do next. Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to accommodate as soon as Blue's leve allowances have recharged. So anyway, the way I do the power leveling guides for the expansion from 50 to 60 is to come right here to Foundation and to talk to the leve person. To unlock leves in the expansion, literally the only quest you need to do in the Heavensward main scenario is the quest The Better Half, the third quest into the expansion. So obviously you still have to have gone through and finished all of the main scenario for A Realm Reborn, including up until patch 2.55. So you have a long journey ahead of you. But in terms of the expansion itself, you only need to do the third quest and you're good to go with power leveling 50 to 60. And we'll see. So let's switch to Alchemist. Yep. Whoops, he's naked, so let's put on some clothes. This is what happens when you don't rehearse before recording an episode. So let me just put on his gear again. It's been a while. Okay, done. Save. Save. And accessories, let's see. I mean, I don't even use any of this stuff on this ult. This ult is mostly to just show you how to do it. But it's nice, at least being able to show you how easy and quick it is. So anyway, so let's take a look at the first leve for 50 to 60. So Tradecraft leves, it selects Alchemist automatically if you're on Alchemist. And let's see, 95k, 54k, 95k. Now let's see, Acroskin Codex versus Enchanted Mythrite Ink. So obviously in this case I've decided to go with Enchanted Mythrite Ink because it's much cheaper to make. So, and the EXP is the same, but you'll save a lot of money. So accept, that's it. The good thing about doing power leveling in the expansion is that both where you get the leve and the turn-in are always right here. So I don't have to travel far and wide to do it like we did before. The handover, done. Complete. Finished. 190k for that. So I'm anticipating having to turn in this quest a total of 11 times in order to hit level 52. So once we're level 52, we will continue. Okay, so we were able to hit level 52 by turning in 11 Enchanted Mythrite Inks. That was quick. So next, moving straight along. Let's see, Tradecraft leaves. So let's see, 157k, 61k, 122k. And let's see, so this one requires grade 1 mind dissolvents. So yeah, we're going to accept that. It's the highest turn in, and the mats, they're not the cheapest to make, but they're also not the most expensive. So let's hand that over. 457k, yes. Complete. Done. So that's 314,000 experience just for that one item. Obviously, remember to turn in high quality because it gives double the reward. So I'm anticipating having to turn this in a total of 9 times. Only 9 in order to hit level 54. And along the way, the level 53 class quest will require turning in 3 Mythrite Enchanted Inks. So if you turned in 11 just now to get to level 52, make sure you have 3 spare in order to do the level 53 quest. So once we're level 54, we will continue. Okay, so we were able to hit level 54 by turning in 9 grade 1 mind dissolvents, and we also turned in the level 53 class quests as well. And along the way we actually got a challenge log for turning in so many leaves, which is why we're already 500k into level 54. So anyway, next leve quest, Tradecraft leaves. So let's see, 171k, 171k, 80k. So obviously 171k we want. So Dalmaskin Codex versus Wing Glue. So this is obvious that we're going to pick Wing Glue because Wing Glue is just a crafting cheap mat rather than some codex which requires loads of materials. So we're going to pick that one. So let's go, accept. Okay, hand over, trade, hand over, finish, complete. Nice, so we got 340k for that. So I'm anticipating having to turn this quest in a total of 12 times in order to hit level 56. At level 55, we're going to turn in 3 grade 1 intelligence dissolvents for the level 55 quest for Alchemist. So once we are level 56, we will continue. Okay, so we were able to hit level 56 by turning in a total of 12 wing glues. Technically it took us 11, but I wanted to be sure that, because not everyone will have, for example, the challenge log and stuff like that, and there's no harm putting an extra one in. So I used 12 wing glues, and we turned in 3 grade 1 intelligence dissolvents for the level 55 quest as well, back in Revenant's Toll. So anyway, let's carry on. So Tradecraft Leves, let's see, 99k, 184k, 184k. So let's see, Hallowed Water versus a Chestnut Wand. So obviously it's the Hallowed Waters we want, so let's accept. Hallowed Waters are very simple to make and very cheap as well. So hand over, yes, yes. Complete, done. So we've got 368k for that. So I'm anticipating having to turn in this quest a total of 15 times in order to hit level 58. And at level 58, we need to turn in a Draconian Potion of Strength in order to do the level 58 quest. So once we're level 58, we will continue. Okay, so we were able to hit level 58 by turning in 13 Hallowed Waters. But I turned in an extra 2 just because I had them, why not? And I picked up a Command Materia. Also at level 58, I turned in a Draconian Potion of Strength for the level 58 class quest. And I would recommend that if you haven't done the class quest before, to pay attention to the stories, because the class quests all have interesting stories, which you'll only see once, so you might as well just, enjoy it while it's there. But anyway, let's see, the final push towards 60. So 198k, 99k, and 200k. This is for Noble Gold, but however, Noble Gold turning in over and over again will be very, very expensive, so I'm not going to do that. Ironically, you do need a Noble Gold for the level 60 class quest, but I'm not going to do it for this leve. So anyway, this will do. Filling in the blank. So Enchanted Aurum Regis, accept. So let's see, let's turn it in. Hand over, complete. So I'm anticipating having to turn this final leve in a total of something like 16 times, I think, in order to hit level 60. So when we're about to hit level 60, we will continue. Okay, so here we are, almost level 60 again. So we're at the final turn-in. We turned in so far a total of 15 inks, and so as I said, my prediction, 16 in order to hit level 60. But then again, I did get all the bonuses from the other turn-ins I turned in before, so I got 19 of them ready just in case. So anyway, let's see, Tradecraft Leves, filling in the blanks, accept. Okay, and accept, hand over, and complete, done. Let's let out a cheer. There you go. So we're now 4 times level 60. We've finished Alchemist, we've got Culinarian, Levelwork, and Blacksmith. So as I said at the beginning of the video, please let me know of the 4 remaining classes which power leveling guide you want me to do next. So what we're now going to do, we're going to go do the level 60 Alchemist quest and just get it done. And I do highly, highly recommend, guys, that you do the class quests along the way while you're leveling up and just get them done. Because if you come back at 60 to do them all, then it's a real pain. Believe me, that's what happened on Mithrie. And a reason to do them, if for nothing else, is because they give you a lot of grade 4 materials which you can then use to meld your level 60 gear. And what's interesting about the quest is that the level 58 quests, you can just choose one. So in my case, I tend to pick command because it's worth the most if I want to sell it. But the level 60 quest will give you 3. One that gives CP, one that gives command, and one that gives control, one that gives craftsmanship. So one of each of the stats, materia. But it gives all 3 of them. It gives one of each. You don't choose. You get all 3 of them. So it is worth doing the level 58 and 60 quests for that reason, if for no other reason, if you're not into the story, for example. Do it for the materia. So, okay, we just need to go to St. Connacht's Fine. And as like I said, I would recommend paying attention to the story. The Alchemist story is actually quite fun. It's quite interesting. So I've recorded the final episode on my YouTube channel, which I will link in the description if you want to see it. If you don't watch it yourself in-game. So yeah, it's like we're doing kind of like detective work, and we're using alchemy to solve this mystery, which is quite cool. But I won't spoil it for you if you want to see it yourself. So anyway, let's go back to Revenant's Toll so we can teleport back. The run to here I've done 1,000 times in the past, but you can teleport straight back to Revenant's. Okay, let's go. But we need to talk to Shanine. Just southeast, so well, near to Revenant's Toll. And the final cutscene for Alchemist is actually really funny as well. Like, I did actually laugh at it. So be sure to check it out. Okay, almost there, almost there. And it's why I say, guys, just don't stand still. We did wait weeks already for our leve allowances to recharge. So now that we can actually do the power level, just do it as quickly as you can. We've waited long enough. Okay, let's skip the cutscene. Now let's go back to Wiltwake, who's just back in Revenant's Toll. And what's nice as well, remember that by turning in the quest, you get a lot of gil. I think we started with like about 70k, so we earned 90k gil just turning in the leaves over and over again. And we also got a lot of crystals. You see, so we got 1,000 water crystals and 270 lightning crystals. So remember the crystal rewards you get from turning in all the quests. It is very, very useful. Okay, done. So now we need to go to the Alchemist Guild. Sometimes these class quests do require a lot of traveling. That's for sure. That's why I've always said when it comes to crafting, to wait until you finish the entire story of the game, just so that when you have to go from place to place, you can just teleport. You don't have to like wait later or do some weird journey to a new zone. Like, it's just available for you straight away. Here's the Alchemist Guild. I love SSDs. The loading times are so much quicker compared to on a console when you don't have an SSD. Let's see. Complete. Alright, nice. So let's go back to Mordona. Talk to Wiltwake again. So I know, guys, that you know, it's not maybe not for everyone doing the story, but for me, it's one of my most fun parts of the whole game is the story. Like, it's for the same reason that when I watch a movie, I don't fast forward to the credits, you know? It's like I enjoy every second of it while it's there, because once you've seen the ending, that's it. You kind of like, you ruin the surprise kind of thing. Anyway, so let's turn in this noble gold, hand over. Skip. And remember as well, if you've already hit 60 and you're not sure what to do next, I do have a level 60 progression guide on my YouTube channel as well for you to check out, saying the very first next step towards progressing at level 60. And then I've got also guides for 1-star and 2-star crafting at level 60 as well. And I will revisit and extend those guides once patch 3.1 goes live as well, with any new information. So anyway, guys, that was it. That's power leveling for 50 to 60 Alchemist. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It was probably one of the easier class I've power leveled. And as I said before, let me know which class you want me to do next. So anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. And as always, goodbye from me. and goodbye from Mr. Blue Sideburns. Bye bye.